already see the personality of Titus Alexander shining through and and Bryan Keith, we know him, he's kind of an individual. You know, he's kind of a solo act for the most part. Yes, he has been part of, you know, six-man tag teams here and there, but I think as a person, the bounty hunter, he rides alone.
Greatly said, baby.
We've talked about it a couple times tonight, though. There's one thing that gets a lot of attention here at Deadlock Pro. It's tag team wrestling. This match here, really, in my book, one of the more interesting matches that we've seen going into an event here, because you have so many different personalities, so many different rivalries, and can they put some of that stuff aside and focus on a tag team match, potential tag team title shot here at DPW?
And we know that MXM is now here at DPW as well. I mean, this entire tag division is changing by the second. If Bailey and Something, if Keith, and Titus can work together as a team, that could be a whole other team as well. These two have quite the rivalry, I will say.
That makes a mixed tag team very dangerous when you have two unlikely tag team partners becoming tag team partners. Something like Jake Something and Speedball. It makes it hard to prepare for a team with somebody very strong and then somebody very fast and someone that just licks their body like Jake Something does and does what he wills with his opponent.
Jake Something was just nailing tackles on Bryan Keith. He wasn't even breaking stride. It was like nothing.
No, it was something.
It was something,
yeah.
But it was like nothing. But it was something.
It was Jake Something.
Tag by Titus. Jake had hands on the throat of Bryan Keith, and there's a tag for Speedball as well.
I think Jake Something was looking for a crossbody, and Titus was smart. Look at these rapid fire kicks for Speedball.
Those would be the feet to the meat, right?
The feet to the meat,
okay.
Yes.
Right.
He's the feet of the team.
Speedball Mike Bailey, those rapid fire kicks, taking the advantage, tilting the tables for his team, looking to pick up some steam. Oh man, big running kick caught Keith. Alexander quickly back into the ring.
Up and over.
Wow. Alexander is one of the fastest, most agile young wrestlers I've seen in a long time.
The speed on that brain buster was insane. It's not going to get you a win.
That's the kind of stuff that has been, in my estimation, has held Alexander back from reaching greater heights. He gets a little too ahead of himself in matches sometimes.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, maybe Alexander knew he wasn't going to get a 3 off that, but you don't risk it. There's no reason to not, try to win a match every opportunity that you have.
This happens a lot with a lot of young athletes like Alexander here that have it, but they don't have somebody in their ear to teach them these little things that they need to do to get the win. And until he has somebody in his ear, he's going to have to learn the hard way that sometimes you have to win where you can get a win.
I'm sure his dad's probably tried to get through him multiple times, but do you ever really listen to your parents?
Well, the thing is, in the case of Big Ugly, no, he would definitely approve of this behavior. Yeah, Big Ugly and the Ugly Dojo strategy of fighting is, we talked about Nicole Matthews massaging the rules. The rules don't exist in the Ugly Dojo.
It's kind of like Cobra Kai.
Yeah, did he hear it?
I'm gonna wait in Speedball talks and I'm gonna say, is it you?
Oh man, Jake Something got rocked, and oh boy, here we go. What the fuse?
Did you see how Alexander knew to throw Speedball in the corner? That's some veteran savvy right there.
Yeah, Alexander doesn't have as many years as many of the competitors he competes against, but you think about the experience that he has had, and that's what happens. You learn quickly when you're in the ring with people like Speedball.
Alexander with a big forearm smash, and Speedball.
Over Chaos Theory, Speedball held on. Oh.
Back elbow. Speedball gets a kick up, and Jake Something calling for a tag. Drop kick.
Oh, and like you said, Something is right there. Bryan Keith is reaching as well, but
man, if I had a tag team partner like Jake Something, I would just love just reaching out, knowing that when I tag in something great is about to happen. Bryan Keith knows that as well. He wants to prevent that tag. That's why Bryan Keith jumped. He threw it to the wrong side, though.
Speedball lands on his feet, ducks under. Sends Keith into his tag team partner, and now here's the tag.
can't knock any of that off. And Bryan Keith and Alexander working well together.
Breaks through the clothesline attempt and takes out both opponents. Wow, Jake Something.
Keith.
Jake Something. How much does he want to get the cover on the national champion, the guy that he called out just a month ago? Keith able to power out at 2.
I tell you what, I saw something smart there by Jake Something. Jake Something was getting ready to take off to deliver Something's signature. Stop what he was doing, hit that forearm right to the mouth on Bryan Keith, and that's smart. Bryan Keith surviving mode, nice kick to the ear, tagging out to Alexander. Jake Something sees it, kicks the fake to the face.
Oh, here comes Titus, going all the way up and over.
Alexander is slippery.
Oh my God, see the elevation on that cutter. Jake Something's hurt.
Oof.
Power out at 2, match continues.
This is a very impressive debut here by Alexander.
Yeah, I mean, a win on your debut would be huge, especially if you're the one who gets the pin. Alexander trying to keep Something down.
Here's the problem here. You don't let Jake Something get to his seat by himself. That right there is a mistake that's going to prove to be right there by Alexander. You never let somebody this big get to the feet themselves.
Whoa.
Jake Something challenging Titus Alexander.
He's stepping on his foot, yeah. You never let somebody that big get to their feet on their own.
Alexander. Head scissor towel countered nicely by Jake Something, and look out. 3-point stance, and oh man!
Oh no, Titus broken in half.
These hard impact moves by Jake Something is only a matter of time. Nice drop kick, folded Jake Something like an accordion.
And
Right
we
on the
know
button.
how tall Jake Something is. I mean, that drop kick, the height.
You know that Jake Something wants a one-on-one shot at the national champion, Bryan Keith, but when it comes to tag team competition, whoever wins tonight, could they get a shot at the World's Tag Team titles? And by the end of the night, will that still be the Workhorsemen, or could it be the Motor City Machine Guns? We'll find out in a bit.
Absolutely, but you know what? To get a win against in a match like this, I like the interest in here.
Yeah, there is a tag on both ends here. These two have a rivalry that has spanned the United States.
Look at the speed on the faster and faster. My goodness.
Yeah, this is getting more intense somehow.
It's like blurred.
Oh man. A battle of toughness here.
My God, it's like a shotgun speedball throwing those chops. Bryan Keith not far behind him either.
Like I said, these two have fought many times before in these chop battles.
All you need is like a bale of hay and like.
These chop battles just keep getting more and more intense. Oh!
That reminds me of that four-way matchup we saw in New Jersey.
We've seen a picture of this before. It's almost like a duel at this point. They just invite it in every match.
I just said that.
What's it?
Maybe that's what these matches need, more props. Okay.
Take 10 paces and turn around. Oh.
This can't get worse.
Uh-oh.
Did he just
Moving the mullet front,
the
yes.
mullet?
Oh, man, right to the neck, too.
Yeah. Shouldn't have moved the mullet, man.
Come on, motherfucker!
BK knows it's coming.
Titus Alexander has seen enough.
I almost forgot this was a tag team match.
Yeah, Titus was done with this. Oh, and now double back chops.
They had double chops without moving the mullet.
Exploder right into the corner.
Watch out for
Alexander! Starting to drop kick right to the grill. Keith into the cover to put it away. Bailey out of 2.
And now look at this, Bryan Keith directing traffic. You and this team is really starting to gel.
There's a smoothness with Titus Alexander that he has. Oh, Jake Something.
Sent the franchise head first into the bounty hunter.
The strength of Jake Something is insane. The stuff he's doing with one hand. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah. I was noticing how he was moving his opponents. Jake Something moving his opponents with one arm.
Well, now Speedball's up on the shoulders.
Super close.
Super close. Jake Something out here using bodies against bodies, tossing bodies as weapons.
Whoa! It's like the Matrix.
Man, Bailey to the other side. So elusive.
Well, Bryan Keith just got tossed.
Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so.
Bryan Keith back in the ring. Yeah. Speedball Mike Bailey going to the top.
Oh, wait a second. BK is right there.
Yeah. The Speedball has his feet locked under the second turnbuckle there. Bryan Keith sits back up. That expression says it all.
Bryan Keith is fired up. The adrenaline pumping.
This is dangerous. All the way up top.
Huge impact off the top. Bryan Keith with a running knee into the cover. What?
Bailey has felt that knee strike before and now rallying back.
Bailey out now.
I saw Bailey falling to the kick by Keith, trying to block it. It adds more impact. Powerbomb, staying with it.
Is this it?
Still just a 2 count and another knee strike.
That's gotta do it. I'm sorry, that's it.
Jake Something pulls Bailey free.
Oh, but now Titus is here. Back in the ring, it's Keith and Bailey.
What's it going to take to put Speedball Mike Bailey away? How many knees to the face?
There's 2 blunt knees to the face, high impact moves, showing how much heart Speedball has.
I think BK changing tactics. Emerald Tiger. Whoa.
Countered by Bailey. Grabs the legs. Could this do it?
Oh, Keith rolls through. Still just a 2 count.
What a kick from Bailey.
I've seen this before.
Double knees connect.
Keith is out on his feet.
2 big kicks. And Bailey.
Oh my God.
Tornado kick into the corner, maybe.
That's it. That's the setup for Ultimate Weapon. What?
Titus Alexander knew what was coming.
Bailey fell onto Jake Something. They're both down.
Look out, Alexander. Full steam ahead. Wow. Right back up on his feet. That's impressive stuff.
I don't know where Titus is pulling this from. Now it's Keith and Titus. There's the tag. Titus is legal.
And Jake Something has been on the outside of the ring ever since he did that dive. I don't know if they had any faith on that. That's a driver.
Rolling back in. Chaos 3 connects, holding the bridge. Oh.
Jake Something last second capricious.
Yeah.
Well, there he is.
Came in right on time because Speedball needed somebody to break up that pin because Speedball was not kicking out of that.
I had eyes on the shoulders. There was not going to be a kick out there. Jake Something made the save, but now he's paying for it.
Wow.
The national champion and the would-be challenger for that championship. One-on-one right here, center of the ring. What a forearm.
I thought BK was out, but no.
Oh, spear right through the ropes to the outside.
Spear was intentional, trying to get Alex, trying to get Speedball by Alexander sacrificed himself by bringing Bryan Keith out with that dive, allowing Speedball to be by himself with Titus to get the victory. That is great teamwork. That is selfless teamwork. What a great team here.
We're still workshopping a name. What did you say? Something fast, something speedy?
What did you say?
I said meets and feats.
Meet the feet.
Meets and feats.
Speedball Mike Bailey and Jake Something.
Hey, if you're watching
The win here tonight is
send us on the chat. Let us know which one sounds better. Meet the feet or something fast.
Well, and we saw Bryan Keith still had eyes locked on Jake Something. Titus Alexander, though, he was impressive even in defeat. Not the feet, defeat.
Right, you said it. I understood what you meant.
Well, BK is...
Dana said it, you didn't say it.
BK is... Whoa.
Oh, boy.
And well, Bryan Keith says, yeah, you know what? He might have gotten the win tonight. I'm still the national champ.
Didn't pin the champion.
Just a month ago, Jake Something issued the challenge. Bryan Keith has yet to respond, but Jake is giving him the opportunity here. What do you say? Is it a match? Looks like it is.
Anytime, any place, motherfucker.
Put the pen to paper. Jake Something, Bryan Keith for the national championship.
And look at that. We see Speedball, Bryan Keith, they shook hands, but Mike's had eyes on Titus. Maybe Titus is... Seems like there's been some respect established between these three.
I guess a lot of this is just mutual respect, because when you pull out the best of each other, you realize it, and everybody's able to go home injury-free. There's a respect that you just have to have. Titus Alexander is part of this as well. It just sees that his ego gets into it. Nice debut. The crowd loves him.
I can't say that's unexpected.
Yeah, I mean, Titus had just had an incredible effort against three of the absolute best. I thought maybe the spirit might move him towards a little bit of, sportsmanship. But apparently not. Titus Alexander is pulling it, and that is why he is here in DPW. But man.
Jake Something, Speedball Mike Bailey get the win in this tag team matchup. But guys, coming up in just a moment, one of the most personal rivalries we've ever seen in DPW. BK Westbrook, Andrew Everett. Sportsmanship? This matchup, no holds barred. Let's take a look deeper into this rivalry.